All right, Kelly, this one is on voicemail, a short attention span webinar on voicemail. Well, boy, we probably can't talk long enough on this subject, right? This is kind of everybody's
Oh,
nemesis.
absolutely.
Yeah, we have a whole course on this, but here's the thing. We see, actually I'll pose this as a question to you, Kelly. A lot of people say it's a problem. It's a problem. Do you think it's a problem? Do you think voicemail is a problem, or do you think it's an opportunity?
No, I mean it's part opportunity, part reality, really. I mean, we have to deal with the fact that there is this is just the way of the world now. You can't do anything about it. So it's definitely a branding tool. I just told my client today it's an opportunity. It's like free advertising, so to speak. You know, you're going to use it as an opportunity to say something quick and brief. You're not expecting a call back. That happens very rarely these days. So it's just an opportunity to announce yourself and kind of let everybody know what's going to happen next.
And I see voicemail as an audition because I think that people will buy from you because of your skills and your professionalism and your courtesy and the tone in your voice and your raw sales ability. Now, if that's the case, then voicemail is a tiny audition for me. It gives me the chance to say, hey, this is who I am. But we wanted to come up with a generic voicemail, and here it is. So, Kelly, see if you can, if you were going to have you work these two things into one voicemail, I'm going to put you on the spot and just ask you, what would that sound like? The purpose of my call is, so take it away.
Well, you know, again, I don't necessarily know that I would say the purpose of my call, but I know you like that. So it's almost exactly as you put it here is, you know, most of my customers tell me that they like to work with me because my reason for being is to either reduce the usage cost of your printed documents or increase their value. And I'd love to be able to tell you more about what that actually means. So give me a call. You know, it is very very kind of generic, but it's definitely something that's going to spark some interest.
So what is the usage cost? What does that mean?
Well, we do a whole thing on the 20-to-1 ratio, but basically companies spend a lot of time creating and using, storing, shipping, all that stuff, the documents that they produce. So what we want to focus on is how can we reduce that by things like on-demand printing and anything like that. We want to make those documents more cost-effective, and increasing the value of them means that we want to make them better. We want to make whatever it is they're trying to accomplish with those documents. We want to make that even greater, basically.
So we're big believers in doing research prior to picking up the phone. We've talked about that on just about once a month we talk about that subject. And but if I look at their website and I come up with nothing, I can't think of anything to say, this is my fallback. And I'm even going to say, look, I'm usually very organized, I'm very well prepared. I went on your website, I didn't get really what I wanted to get out of it, but here's the promise I'm going to make to you. I'm either going to reduce the usage cost of your documents, or I'm going to increase their value. And Kelly, you said it perfectly. Let's talk about what exactly that means, usage cost and value of documents. So here's my telephone number. Please call me back. If I don't hear from you, I'll call you again before the week is out, or whatever. Great generic voicemail. Anything else you should put in a good generic voicemail, Kelly?
Yeah, I've got another one, and I can't remember if you taught me this one or where I got this one, but a lot of people tell me they like to have the opportunity to put a fresh pair of eyes on their printed communications.
Yeah.
Is one that is pretty powerful too, because it's kind of like you're almost insinuating, hey, maybe things are getting a little stale over there. Why don't you let's freshen things up a little bit. And again, you're not in any way saying quoting or pricing or anything like that. We're staying completely away from that stuff, and we're really going down the line, down the kind of the trail of more relationship and more creativity and things like that. So
yeah, those are good ones. Those are good ones. Great. Well, listen, use voicemail to your advantage. Have something prepared. Don't be afraid to stumble. Be positive. Be upbeat. There's a good generic voicemail message for you. Kelly, thanks very much.
Thanks, Bill.
And we'll talk to you all on the next short attention span webinar.